It's going to be awesome. You're a fucking hypocrite, Hasanabi is the title of the video. Let's take a look.
One side of your face is like this and the other side's like that. It's not as attractive. And so if you walk up to a woman with lots of confidence and say, hey, baby, I'm very confident, you're not getting laid.
I thought this guy was at least a little bit more sensible. Gilbert Godfrey on Anavar over here.
I mean, all I'm pointing out is what he's saying. If you guys want to shit on me and Myron, go ahead. But your hero that's doing this is doing the exact same thing.
I'm so excited. I rarely ever get, I always get like fucking random dickheads to be like Hasan sucks videos. And as a fan of Greg, as you can probably tell from me doing his voice perfectly, as someone who's watched a lot of his fucking videos, I think it's dope. I think it's sick. It's not as cool as like Alex Jones, obviously, doing a video on me, but like, you know, this does get me excited.
Coach Greg, in today's video, I'm reacting to Hasanabi Productions, who's reacting to Coach Greg and Myron saying that obesity isn't a choice. That if you're obese, it's not your fault. We should feel bad for you. Boo-hoo. He's going to make fun of me, put me down, insult me, attack my character. All because I give you an actual opinion, my true, authentic opinion on the...
Yeah, he's attacking me for my opinions. Yeah, you can have stupid-ass opinions, big dog. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, I'm attacking you for your opinions because they're stupid and wrong. Oh, he's mad. Oh, this is awesome.
The fact that obesity is in fact a choice, and that I feel disgusted when looking at people who weigh 600 pounds. I can't believe what I'm seeing. And so just because I have these emotions and I admit to them, well, that makes me a bad person. Because I'm not...
I mean, kind of. Like, this argument is so stupid. Yeah, you can... This is not a good defense against someone being like, no, your opinions are bad and wrong, and here's why. You can't just be like, oh, well, you're just attacking me for having opinions. You're calling me a bad guy. It's like, yeah, okay, what if you were fucking racist? Not saying that he is, okay? Like, you can make that same exact fucking bullshit argument against that too, you know? What if someone was on there being like, black people are genetically inferior to white people, and then I said, that's wrong and racist. There is no fucking evidence whatsoever that black people are genetically inferior to white people. You could just still turn around and have this exact same take and be like, oh, attacking me for my arguments. What is going on? It's like, yeah, no, address the points that I'm making, that I was making towards the points that you were making.
Virtue signaling. I'm not pretending that it doesn't happen. And so because
now he's making inferences as to like all the other people are secretly pretending that obesity is not a choice, okay? That obesity is not up to the individual. How much you want to bet this person is not going to show the entire scope of the argument that I make on how obesity technically is not a choice? You can try and overcome it. There is going to be a lot of hurdles to clear. Obviously, I myself was a former fatty. I still struggle with weight on a regular basis, as you guys know, which, you know, I addressed in many different points throughout the video react that I was doing that was like really long. I actually stopped watching the whole thing because I was like fucking annoyed. Jeff Nippert, friend of the show, has a phenomenal video on this, how obesity is not a choice, and goes through the details in the most scientific ways possible, and he's completely correct. Okay? This does not mean that it is not unhealthy to be especially chronically obese. Of course, in many instances, it is going to be unhealthy. Having said that, however, let's continue.
I have the balls and Myron has the balls to say what we actually think. We get hated on.
This is, by the way, this is dumb guy shit, to be fair. I expected more from Greg Doucette. Because, like, he's doing the dumb guy argument. He's doing the dumb guy argument. Oh, you're attacking me for my opinions. No, I'm not. I'm also addressing why you're wrong. Let's continue.
Shit on. You're a bad person. And so people, they're professional victims. They're crybabies. They're lazy. They don't have the testicular fortitude to stick to losing weight. And they want us to feel sorry for them.
The irony,
it's not your
by the way, for the record, the irony, many people make fun of me in my community for this all the time because I know how much work it takes to maintain a physique such as Greg's, even with, you know, additional medical help. I will always put respect on people that, you know, regardless of their point of view, look a certain way, right? I think that working out is ultimately a difficult journey. It can be very fun. I highly recommend it to everyone, as you guys know. Having said that, however, the irony is that, like, despite my disagreements with Greg, and I guess like my fandom of Greg, the amount of work that he's put into his body is part of the reason why I do have some level of respect for him.
Fault. You have PCOS. Nothing you could do about it. It's impossible to lose weight. So let's get into the video and see what comes up.
I thought this guy was at least a little bit more sensible. Gilbert Godfrey on Anavar over here.
You know, and I thought this guy, he's talking about Coach Greg, thought this Gilbert Godfrey on Anavar would be more sensible. Not on Anavar.
I don't have an opinion on Greg beyond the fact that he's a funny meme, but the fact that he's over here laughing at this dumb Myron actually is like kind of...
I'm a dumb meme now? Really? A dumb meme?
Wait, I mean, wait, is he mad at that? What? He is. Like, what? Bro, come on. You do. Also, I love that he posted the Gilbert Godfrey on Anavar point because, and then he tried to own me by being like, I'm not on Anavar. Yeah, dude, I don't know what fucking steroids you use, dude. I just think it's funny that you sound like Gilbert Godfrey. Oh, he's so good. Hey, this is great. I'm a dumb meme now.
Meme. Last I checked, I have 2+ million followers. You have 200-something thousand followers. I almost have a...
He's cooking Hasanabi Productions. Bro's coming after a fan channel. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, he said, oh, excuse me. Yeah, Hasanabi Productions. Suck my dick, dude. I know. He's right. He's right. You fucking suck, Hasanabi Productions, with your 200,000 fucking subscribers. You're flexing your body so much throughout this vid. I love it because I'm riled up, dude. This is fucking sick.
1 billion views on YouTube. Doing exceptionally well, both financially, spiritually, socially, physically, everything. How am I a meme?
Greg Doucette literally spends most of his time shitting on people that do an unimaginable amount of steroids and then die.
What I do is educate people on the dangers of using performance-enhancing drugs. I admittedly was on them at abusive doses for 10 years. Since that time, for the last 5 years...
Dude, he's so mad. It's true. Dude, if we look at his videos, hold on. Let's see. If we look at his videos, let's look at the shorts. Sam Sulek is endangering himself. Chris Bumstead has a dad bod. Liver King back on steroids. Steroids ruined him. That's what I was mentioning. I mean, it's fine.
Years I've stopped. And so to me, that would be equivalent to saying I was, for example, 400 pounds. I was morbidly obese for 10 years. I was overeating. I was doing everything wrong. And then one day I woke up and said, this is stupid. And I stopped doing it. And so do I not have the right to speak out against people who have...
Wait, isn't he right though? Yeah, no, I think he his videos are I mean, they're good, they're funny. Like, I don't think he's doing, like, you know, God's honest truth, honest to God work or whatever, you know what I mean? He stopped abusive doses. Yeah, I'm glad he stopped abusive doses. No, he does not have the right to speak out against anyone's lifestyle. The fuck? I mean, bro, what are you talking about? We're doing commentary. Of course, everyone does that shit. Anyway, let's continue.
Done the same mistakes as I have. If somebody was 400 pounds, lost half their body weight, now 200 pounds, and say, hey guys, I used to eat a lot of burgers, fries, chips, donuts, didn't do cardio, but one day I realized this is not healthy and I stopped and now I did all the healthy things, could that person not have an opinion that is valid? Because how is it any different for me?
You can be a gearhead and simultaneously shit on people who are super fat.
And so I'm a gearhead. Really? I'm on doctor prescribed, actually an endocrinologist, an extra in hormones, 140 milligrams of testosterone. I'm not on.
Oh no! He mad I called him a gearhead. Hey yo! Bro, I don't have an issue with gear. What do you mean? You don't know that about me. I love steroids. I don't know why he felt so insecure here. Excuse me. Excuse me. I want to interview him. Is he ever in LA? I would love to go to the gym with him.
On other performance enhancing drugs. I'm not even on peptides, growth hormones, SARMs, and so on. And so am I literally a gearhead, or was I formerly on abusive doses? It would be calling somebody who's currently 200 pounds, formerly was 400, saying they're a fat piece of shit. Really? The guy's 200 pounds, his abs used to be 400 pounds, lost 100 pounds. You're calling fat piece.
Coach Greg exposed to Jeff Nippard.
Who do you think is the corniest fitness person?
I find like corny.
Lame.
Lame.
So who do you think is the lamest?
Lame isn't a word I use. I can't give it meaning.
Annoying.
Annoying. Jeff Nippard. Annoying.
Why?
Yo!
His voice.
They're saying his voice.
Bro, that's crazy that he has the audacity to say anyone else's voice is annoying. Yo, chill. Yo, put some respect on Jeff's name, okay? Bradley, don't laugh at him. What are you doing? Also, this is a joke for the fucking 8 Greg Doucette fans that are in here that are going to clip this and be like, see, he's really upset. He's being serious. I'm not being serious at all. I think this is very funny, and I'm glad you made a video, Greg.
This is annoying?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy disrespectful. Whoa.
It's like, I see how he is on camera and I see how he is behind the scenes, and it's a different person when somebody else is like mean off camera, like some of the messages that we had, the choice of words he's used, things he said to my partner.
Whoa. Okay, Jeff off camera, I'll be honest, like I've never actually hung out with him in person, but like we talk off camera. We talk in the DMs. He's a really nice guy. What the fuck? Yo.
Like it's just.
Who do you think's the corniest fitness person?
Find like.
I would be shocked.
Shit. That's what you're doing to me. Literally the same thing.
You got to this peak physical form and you're still going to die before the fat guy dies.
I'm 48.
Wait, I wasn't even talking about Greg at that point. What the fuck? Why is he clipping me out of context, dummy? I don't think I was talking about Greg. I can't remember. It was a while ago. But I think I was talking about like how gearheads who fucking shit on fat people. I was talking about, I think I might have said it in the same time frame, so it's understandably confusing, especially for someone who thinks my fan channel is me. But I'm pretty sure that I was referencing when a lot of like gearheads, like these fucking, you know, dudes who are on an unimaginable amount of steroids will like shit on fat people, and like they're probably gonna die before the fat person dies. So technically it's more so an argument about like how the aesthetics don't necessarily mean everything, and he knows that better than anybody else because he constantly talks about all these like steroid people, people that use steroids then go and die at an early age.
Am I literally going to die before the fat guy dies? I do.
I'm not talking to him at all. I don't think. Like it would be more akin to like something that him and I would probably agree on, which is like the Trend Twins. You know what I mean? Also, damn, bro, you look kind of old for 48. Jesus Christ.
7 hours of cardio a week. I go to the gym 2 or 3 days. I do full body workouts. I eat exceptionally healthy. I get my blood work done regularly. And aside from getting freaking pneumonia, but I mean, I was in fact having asthma throughout my life. And if it weren't for the fact that I do so much cardio, perhaps I would be in worse shape after all.
At least they got there by eating delicious treats.
It sounds like somebody that's never turned a page in my cookbook. Literally, I'm eating protein ice cream.
Bro, I'm not talking to you, big dog. I'm talking to fucking people. Oh my God. All right. I'm skipping the fucking
blood sugar. It's 3 grams
he's doing
sugar. Instead
he's
of
doing promo for his cookbook.
Sam, eat some more after doing cardio.
Be normal. It's very frustrating. And I say this as a man who struggled with weight his entire life.
And so, dude, all you have to do is get my cookbook. Code Greg, 15% off.
Oh my God, bro. Come on.
Riz with the ladies. It's going to help you in every aspect of your life.
Come on. You think fat people don't know they're fat?
Greg.
Of course they know they're fat.
Give me something
better than your fucking bullshit ass cookbook. Come on now. These motherfucking ads in here. What the hell is this? Dumbass.
I don't agree with that. Eric Janicki literally looked at the guy and said, isn't this guy healthy? Doesn't he look healthy? I'm like, no, he's fat. He's obese. What are you talking about?
I've definitely felt disgusted looking at my own body and looking at other fat bodies in my life. A lot of the disgust I felt looking at people was me feeling disgusted with myself.
People are hating on me for saying that I look at 600-pound individuals with disgust, while he himself, who's far lighter than this, he himself looks at himself with disgust.
You deserve to be bullied.
He's just a bully, dude. A sad, insecure bully with perhaps the worst hairline replacement I've ever seen in my entire life.
Notice how he body shames Myron.
Dude, bro's defending Myron. Yes, dude. I don't have a fucking problem with this, okay? Especially when someone is doing that to a fat person by being like, you're a fat piece of shit. That means you're a fucking loser. You're a moral failure. Yeah, when I hear that, I'm going to be like, the fuck says you, bro? Fuck you mean?
I mean, if you're going to call him out for
I'm calling his hairline out.
And you do the
His hairline is busted, bro. What the fuck? This guy, literally, all he does is fucking body shame. What is this? Is he just going to, what? Coach Greg also went to get, oh no, was that an accidental stray for Coach Greg? I thought Coach Greg had natty hair. His shit looks like a Lego piece, bro. His shit looks slanted. Give me a fucking break.
Exact same thing to him. What are you teaching him? I mean, are we fighting fire with fire? Are we not going to be the bigger person?
I'm so sensitive. I can't believe you're body shaming Myron. Like, do you know what that guy does? Like, for a living? Are you kidding me?
If Myron is doing something wrong in calling these people out and speaking to them this way, how are you a better individual, a better person, by doing the exact same thing that he's doing?
Maybe we should have bullied your barber. Maybe we should have bullied whoever gave you that goddamn hairline. Oh my Lord.
I don't even see anything wrong with his hair. Like, I literally don't. And if I did, I would speak up. I'm very honest about these things. I don't think his hair looks bad. And since
there ain't no way. Wait, what did he say you're teaching Myron? I don't know. I've lost the plot a little bit. I feel like, okay. This little lady wants attention. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. This little lady wants attention real fucking bad, okay? Like, I want to do this. I want to keep this video going, but
when are we talking about hair when we're talking about the body?
Yeah. Oh, you were bullying a bully? Hypocrite much? I rest my case. Owned.
You can't really do anything about your hairline now, can you? If you have a balding gene and you're going,
dude, what's crazy about this is that, like, what's crazy about this whole thing is that, like, a lot of people that do this kind of stuff that are just like, hey, this is called tough love, okay? It's called tough love. Turn into, like, the biggest fucking liberal crybabies the moment that their feelings are hurt. Like, are we going to act like you didn't spend fucking 2 hours just, like, shitting on fat people saying that they're degenerate and stuff? Like, why can't you take it? You could dish it out, but you can't take it? What the fuck's going on? You know? I can't believe that he just made an entire fucking video being like, you hurt me and Myron's feelings. And honestly, that's really fucked up. Myron in that video literally said, we should bring bullying back. We should fat shame people. Fat shaming is good. Bullying is good.
going bald and you don't have any hair? Is that on you? I don't think so.
I love that he's like, dude, you can't do anything about being bald. You can't. You can be confident in your fucking hairline. That's one thing. Or you can do what I've been doing, right? I take Propecia, as you guys know. I can say it. Last but not least, The entire point is you're like, oh, you can't overcome fucking baldness without medical intervention. Like in a lot of instances, you can't overcome being fat without medical intervention either. Like the fuck are we talking about? Ultimately, it's still up to you. It's like saying, oh, well, if you ate your vitamins right, you wouldn't be bald. That's what it sounds like whenever these motherfuckers talk about obese people. The worst part about the obesity conversation is that like I'm not saying it's impossible to fucking overcome your weight problems. I myself I was obese. I lost all the weight. I kept it off for years and years. I went from 320 pounds all the way down to 220 pounds, and I stayed there for fucking 5-6 years. During COVID, my weight shot back up. I lost all my muscle mass. I gained all this fucking fat, okay? And it took me 2 years, almost 3 years to get back to a comfortable place and like go back down to 235. I'm 235 right now. I'm still fucking on my weight loss journey, okay? These are things I talk about, you guys know, every single day. And it's just like so weird that these dudes will just like argue against a position I'm not making. I'm simply saying that obesity is not as simple as like, oh, you're eating too much food. There's a lot of systemic problems that contribute to it. Okay, something that most people take for granted, for example, is like walkability in their cities. If you live in a walkable city, automatically, if you live in a city with adequate public transit, for example, you're walking around a lot more. Okay, that automatically creates an environment where you're probably going to be healthier across the board. It is very stupid. People just completely forget this shit. I miss the old you ordering ice cream Sammies. I used to order ice cream Sammies when I was shredded, though. And I still eat ice cream sandwiches, for the record. You can put that in your diet. It's not a problem. Hormone issues as well, which are usually genetic. Yeah, the hormone problems too. But like ultimately, there's a lot of systemic factors at play, which is why I suggested Jeff Nippard's obesity video.
I think so. But if you're 4 or 5 or 6 or 700 pounds, you can eat less.
Get out of there. Go. She goes in there and puts her fat ass on the fucking cable that's connected to my speakers, and then it just breaks the speakers every time.
You can go for a walk.
It's ridiculous to me.
Yes, I'm fat shaming my dog.
We're running around. Meanwhile, people are being bombed in Gaza.
You're fat while people are being blown up in Gaza? What does that have to do with anything, dumbass?
Dumbass. Why are you stupid? Your hairline sucks. You should be this, that. I mean,
I never said I'm not a bully. I am a bully. I'm a bully. If you're bullying people, I will bully you, okay? Why are you so fucking bent? Yes, dude. Yes. I am a bully. I am a fucking bully. If you're bullying other people, I will bully you. This is one of the things that fucking right-wing people, not saying Greg is, before people get mad at me, okay? But this is why a lot of like red pill people get so fucking mad. They get so mad at me because I'm like, no, I'm going to bully you. You're a fucking bully. I'm going to bully you back. Suck my dick. That is the problem. It breaks people's brains where they're like, oh, you're supposed to be woke. It's like, no, I'm not, actually. I'm not supposed to be woke. I will bully you. If you are a bully yourself, I will bully you, okay?
I mean, all I'm pointing out is what he's saying. If you guys want to shit on me and Myron, go ahead. But your hero that's doing this is doing the exact same thing.
You're the highest obesity rate per capita out of all the other OECD developed nations. Perhaps that has something to do with more than just a moral failing, as you put it.
Myron's pointing out that we live in this amazing country, yet you're still overweight and you have every ability.
This is actually really stupid. I'm actually shocked. I'm shocked because like I thought he was smarter than this. Personally, like a lot of the points that I addressed right there, I just addressed earlier, right? There's a lot of factors at play with the obesity epidemic, right? Bad food choices that are, I mean, the corn lobby plays a big role in this, like our food subsidies, our agricultural subsidies are a massive problem. There's fucking high fructose corn syrup and everything. The foods that we eat are not very nutritious. Ultimately, the point I'm making there is that it's more than just like a moral failure. America is a wonderful nation on the planet doesn't fucking cut it. Obviously, this problem still persists in this wonderful nation on the planet. We are massively car-centric, for example. Exactly, you're right. And these are legitimate problems, legitimate hurdles. Not having access to quality food options, substitutes, not having a good education surrounding food from an early age. Like, poverty is a massive problem in terms of how people become fat and overweight and obese. So it's frustrating because this guy's supposed to be this like fucking fitness guy. He should know this stuff. Like, that's crazy. I'm actually kind of shocked that he just literally, I feel like he's faking it. Like, it makes me feel like he's just portraying himself as dumber than he actually is.
This earth to lose the weight. You have access to the internet. You have access to healthy food, to gyms. You can walk outside. And so you're still choosing to be fat.
He said he's naturally skinny. You have to understand that there are people who are naturally overweight, right? Like, that's insane.
Obviously, it's easier for some people to be skinnier than others. Obviously, it's easier for some people to have greater work ethic than others. For me, I find it easier to push myself in the gym, to
Me too, King. Me too.
study harder than last time, to work harder than last time. It's inside of me. It's intrinsic. Some people, it's not as hard, but you can still choose to work harder. You can choose to put the fork down. You can choose to do better. Myron isn't fit enough for me to care about his opinion. Well, if Myron isn't fit
Now he's duking it out with like random comments on YouTube. Bro, are you okay? What the fuck are you doing?
enough to care about his opinion, what about the four fat?
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that he just like spouted off immediately have a major issue, okay? Cost and time. If you're working 2 fucking jobs, maybe you don't have time to go to the gym. You know what I mean? These are like genuine setbacks that, you know, people who aren't professionally fit like you might have issues with. I know that you're trying to sell your fucking cookbook or whatever, your fitness program or whatever the fuck you're selling, but ultimately, like, you know, buying that cookbook is not going to be enough. Okay? For a lot of people, they now have to buy the stuff that is in your cookbook, the foods. Maybe they don't have money. Maybe they live in a fucking food desert. So they can't actually very quickly and easily go to a grocery store to get all the healthy food items that you are selling or that you feature in your cookbook, rather. Very frustrating that this is a setback or a hurdle that someone who is very fortunate, blessed to be a hard worker is failing to consider.
If you can't listen to Myron because he's not fit enough, what exactly is fit enough? As someone with PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, of which I've done videos about, and I understand in detail, I've coached these ladies in the past, who physically cannot lose weight no matter what. That is a lie. Physically can't lose weight no matter what. That means that if I put them in a room and controlled everything that went in their mouth, they couldn't lose weight. It's bullshit. It's a lie. If they didn't eat enough, they would die of starvation just like everyone else. It upsets me so much how people think of being fat as a moral failing, and I'm glad you're talking about that. If you don't want to be fat, you can choose not to be fat. Being 5'6" manlet like Coach Greg is not a choice. I can't choose to be taller. I could get limb lengthening surgery, spend $120,000 and be in pain for a year in a hospital bed. That could make me taller, but I can't just want to be taller. But you can want to be skinnier even with people.
Bro, hairline, manlet. Oh no. Oh, I hit it where it hurts, didn't I? Oh no! Listen, I thought he was a short king. He's the one who said he's a manlet. Okay, he's exhibiting manlet activities currently as we speak. I would have originally considered him to be maybe a short king and not a manlet. Seems like he's. Oh no! Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, he said he's 5'6".
PCOS or with an underactive thyroid or with the slowest metabolism in the world, and you can still lose weight. Yep, I have PCOS. My hormones and insulin resistance make it nearly impossible. The only way I lose weight in my life was by developing an ED. Guess what? Not healthy to have an ED either. Yeah, I guess if you develop some kind of a so of
I'm
course
skipping
right
this.
now.
What is he doing?
It'll work. Try it. I triple dog dare you.
People burn at their resting metabolic rate a different set of calories.
Doesn't matter.
That's true. He's absolutely right. What do you mean it doesn't matter?
The reason it doesn't matter is because no matter how slow your metabolism, if you eat less calories than that, you'll lose weight. And so myself, because I do an hour of cardio a day and have muscles and a metabolism and so on, I can eat 3,500 or 4,000 calories a day. And so if I eat 3,000 calories a day, I'm going to shrivel up. I'm going to look horrendous.
That's crazy. I wish. God damn. I literally I have to stay at a deficit, sometimes under 2,000 calories a day, twice a week. And then the rest of the days of the week, 2,500 calories. Now, of course, obviously, it's impossible for me, at least, to get it down to an exact number of calories because I'm like ordering food as well, even though I weigh my chicken that I order. So I'm very jealous of his 3,500 calories, but he does have a lot more muscle mass than me, so that's probably what it is. That's, you know, now he's just flexing his metabolism. You're right. He's flexing his metabolism. Oh, Greg. Oh, no. You're flexing your fucking metabolism. Some of us don't have it as good as you, Greg. Oh, Greg. You weigh the chicken from the Uber Eats? Yeah, I do every day. Today's chicken was 13 ounces.
I'm going to be way too skinny. Somebody else has a slower metabolism. They can only eat 2,000 calories a day. Guess what? If you eat 1,500, you lose weight. Someone else, they can only eat 1,500 calories a day. Poor them. Horrible. Guess what? They eat 1,000, they lose weight. Someone else, oh my goodness, a worst metabolism ever. 1,000 calories a day is their resting metabolic rate. It's horrendous. They're only...
You said, do I have a scale? Yeah, I do. At the desk. Yeah, I always keep that fucking thing on me. Yeah, I scale it before I eat every day. You guys don't see it because it's off camera, but I do it every day.
4'3" and 80 pounds, 1,000 calories a day. If they eat 800, they're losing weight. Do you see how it makes sense that no matter how slow your metabolism is, you can still lose weight?
How hard the task is entirely determined on the individual, their lifestyle choices, their environment.
And those lifestyle choices, like if you do cardio, do you know how many calories cardio burns? It's a lot. If you do cardio, for example, I did slow cardio because of the pneumonia and stuff. I burned 717 calories in an hour. That's 717 extra calories that I can eat. So raise your hand out there if you wish you could eat 717 extra calories a day. Do you know how much delicious food that is? It could be ice cream, it could be burgers, it could be sugar, it could be anything. But guess what? You're not doing the cardio. You're not burning the 717, and so you don't get to eat all that stuff. But oh, no, you're eating it anyway and not doing the cardio, and that's why you're fat.
The idea that like, oh, it just doesn't matter. I did it. Shut up. Is just you're denying an entire field of science for no particular reason.
The field of science in this is the law of thermodynamics.
Nobody escaped the laws of thermodynamics. That's why I always try to burn more than I consume.
If you're in a calorie deficit, you're losing weight. No matter what science you want to bring in, if you're in a deficit, you're losing weight. It's how it works.
What if I turned around and I did the same thing to you? You're talking about how fit and stuff that you are, but you're over there and you're smallest compared to these other guys.
Get his ass.
So he's putting Myron down for being natural.
He basically listens to what I have to say about the lifestyle choices and shit.
It's a lot. If you do cardio, for example, I did.
The problem is like, I don't know if he doesn't understand, like we are not in disagreement. If you're saying that like everyone has the capacity to lose weight, yes, of course everyone has the capacity to lose weight. What the fuck are you talking about? You're literally repeating the terms. You're repeating the things that I'm saying in this video because you agree with them, but you can't, honest to God, you can't come across like you're agreeing with me on this issue. So you have to present it like I'm fucking saying something different. It's very weird. There's a difference, okay? I just don't fucking think that it's a moral failure to be fat, okay? And I don't, and to go along with this, with what I do believe, I also don't personally think it's a valid thing to do to people. I don't think it's good to do. It's not, if you genuinely want people to be healthy, fat shaming them is not gonna work. There are so many fucking studies showing the exact opposite. Okay, fat people know that they're fat. You don't have to remind them all the time and yell at them about it and make fun of them because they already fucking carry that around. It's not a double entendre, even though it kind of is. Okay, they carry the weight of that all the time. They know. Okay, so consistently fucking cynically bullying fat people is not going to actually cause them to lose weight. It's idiotic notion.
slow cardio because of the pneumonia and stuff. I burned 717 calories in an hour. That's 717 extra calories that I can eat. So raise your hand out there if you wish you could eat 717 extra calories a day. Do you know how much delicious food that is?
This guy's fucking doing 700 calories worth of cardio. Dog, you are so far removed from the average person. Like, it is insane to me. You think the average person has 700 extra calories in cardio every day? Bro, if a normal person that is a 9 to 5 did 700 calories worth of fucking cardio, they would die. They wouldn't be able to go to work the next day, okay? That's insane. That is insane. That is an unimaginable amount of intense cardio that you're doing, okay? Let's take a look at what I've done today. Yesterday's a better example because yesterday was an intense day, right? Yesterday, according to my Apple Watch, I burned 1,899 calories on just my active calorie burn alone. The total calories, according to my Apple Watch, that I burned was 4,556. Now, obviously, that's not correct. My body is not that good at burning calories. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now, for that, I had a functional strength training in the morning. That was 507 calories. Then I played basketball for exactly an hour. And the active calories that I burned in that process was 881 calories. That is intense cardiovascular activity. My average heart rate in that process when I was doing full court 5-on-5 pickup basketball was 151. The normal person, the average American, does not have the amount of time that they can put into doing just that. And on top of that, they also do not have time to recover from activities like that. The only reason why I can do this is, one, I'm a profoundly fortunate individual as a Twitch streamer, okay, and also someone who is very financially secure. And the other reason why I can do it is because I've been doing it for years, and so are you. A normal person can't just drop it like on a dime and just start doing 800 calorie intense cardio sessions. Okay? That is going to cook most people. That is going to cook and destroy most people. They're not going to be able to go to work the next day. Okay? Especially someone who is very overweight. Someone who doesn't work out that much. I think his attitude is very warped from how much experience he has in this field. 717 isn't a small amount. I've done a bit of cardio. I've done 11 miles on a bike for an hour, and it's like 500. Yeah.
It could be ice cream. It could be burgers. It could be sugar. It could be anything. But guess what? You're not doing the cardio. You're not burning the 717, and so you don't get to eat all that stuff. But, oh, no, you're eating it.
Also, this is like really bad dietary advice. You can't outwork your diet. Come on, you know this. This is like diet 101. What the fuck's he saying? Like, there's no way. Does he believe that you can outwork your diet? Like, what are you talking about? 700 calories. I worked out for 700 calories. Now I can have 700 extra calories. Like, that's ridiculous. I don't think he agrees with this. I think he's just lost the plot a little bit. Does he believe this? Is this an argument that he makes? He thinks thermodynamics is all that matters? No, I'm a believer in fucking calories in, calories out as well. I believe in thermodynamics too. The problem is that attitude is wrong, okay? Although I also believe in calories in, calories out. Your body's an engine, and there's like a amount of fucking, I mean, the resting metabolic rate conversation is literally just that. Ultimately, if you think you can outwork your diet, I mean, if you think you can just like eat a shit ton while simultaneously burning a shit ton of calories, you're wrong. Like, that's a very difficult process. You are not like an Olympic trainer. Like, you're not an Olympic athlete. You will most likely gain weight in that situation, which is why many people do not suggest that.
It anyway and not doing the cardio, and that's why you're fat.
The idea that like, oh, it just doesn't matter, I did it, shut up, is just, you're denying an entire field of science for no particular reason.
The field of science in this is the law of thermodynamics.
Nobody escaped the laws of thermodynamics. That's why I always try to burn more than I consume.
If you're in a calorie deficit, you're losing.
I agree with the thermodynamics, but that's not Wait. Bro, I don't even disagree with you. What the fuck's wrong with this guy? Is he not listening to anything I'm saying? Did he clip chip me and then hit me with a fucking GSP Instagram post like Dr. GSP?
Losing weight. No matter what science you want to bring in, if you're in a deficit, you're losing weight. It's how it works.
What if I turned around and I did the same thing to you? You're talking about how fit.
Oh, he cut it off. He just moved on. Bitch. Bitch. I never said I don't agree with calories in, calories out. Bitch. That's fucked up. This is the first time. This is the first time I'm actually kind of slightly bent. Okay, that's a little bad faith. Mr. Doucette, I did not suspect you to be this bad faith. I never said I do not agree with thermodynamics. Okay? There are still a lot of factors that go into it, which I was addressing in the video, and I've addressed again. I would like for you to rescind that part of the video. I also, alongside Dr. GSP, the eminent doctor, George St. Pierre, an esteemed Quebecois, okay, believe in calories in, calories out as well. It's messed up. Metabolics is actually insanely complicated. Yes, when I say calories in, calories out, I mean like it's a pretty solid way to rudder your ship, your journey.
But you're over there and you're smallest compared to these other guys.
Get his ass.
So he's putting Myron down for being natural and being healthy. He's saying, oh, you're not as jacked as that Coach Greg or Eric Janicki, so you're small. And then this guy cheers for him. It's okay to punch up. Insult the healthier people. Insult the guys with more followers. But if you're obese or you're somehow lesser, oh, you can't pick on those people. You can't say anything negative about them. You can't speak the truth.
Because Jubilee want to click. Okay, for the record, if like the fat people on the fat side of the fucking argument were like assholes, okay, I would shit on them too. The difference is I'm shitting on assholes, okay? Yes, I do think it's okay to punch up. Yes, if someone's being a fucking asshole, then yeah, you can be an asshole back to them. Is my opinion. That's what I think. That's how I operate. You might not like it. Don't know why you're crying about it. Seems like you're crying a little bit. Except he doesn't really bring the clicks. You put Jeff Nippert in there, that video gets way more clicks.
And no Jeff Nippert who would say all the polite, nicety things and not speak out anything about anything that's not politically correct doesn't get more views than Myron who speaks his mind.
The idea that like just because some... Wait, what? Really? Jeff Nippert, he's the one who brought this up. So I'm actually interested. I want to see. He has 4.69 million subscribers. 13 days ago, he uploaded best and worst tricep exercise ranked, 1 million views. Science Nerd exposes pro body pillars, 1.2 million views. Best and worst chest exercise ranked by Science 2 months ago, 2 million views. Now let's look at Fresh and Fit. Why is he defending Myron so much? That's weird. Fresh and Fit, 1.75 million subscribers. Johnny Mitchell on building multi-million-dollar drug trafficking operation, 89,000 views. Even gym etiquette, 10 rules of the gym you must learn, 59,000 views. How to become an FBI special agent. Yeah, no, I think I was right on that, man. That's another big L for you, Greg. I mean, you said I was irrelevant because you were, responding to one of my fan accounts, which is pretty funny. Like that's not even my page. It's a fan owned and operated page. They just cut my videos and make money off of them, which is great for them. Saying I'm irrelevant because my fan account has 200,000 subscribers while you're over here fucking writing for Fresh and Fit, and the disparity between Fresh and Fit and Jeff Nippert is fairly significant. Maybe you just agree with him and you think Jeff's a pussy for being polite and not because he's being truthful personally. Someone is fat, that must mean they're lazy, is insane.
How is it insane? If you're obese, it means you're not burning as many calories as you're consuming. And so if you weren't lazy, you could literally burn off those calories. You could go to the gym, you could walk it off. And so how are you not lazy? I don't understand. What is the definition of lazy? Are we maybe not on the same page? If you're...
I think so. I mean, I definitely brought this up in the video that he probably won't be showing, but I'm almost certain, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I talked about like a person with 2 jobs who's obese, right? Like, do you think that guy is lazy? They're obese. They have 2 fucking jobs. You know, they're trying to make ends meet. Do you think that like the only way someone can not be lazy is if they're a fucking fitness influencer? Like, what is happening?
Disciplined, dedicated, not lazy. You could literally walk for 2, 3, 4, 17 hours a day and lose the weight.
You know how many fat people exist in America that work like 3 goddamn jobs?
They have time not to eat, though. They have time to put the fork...
Wait, no way. He brought it up and he's still... Oh my God.
down, okay?
As two different arguments, which I address as well.
And so, yeah, I get it. Laziness comes in different departments. You can be lazy physically, but not be lazy mentally, intellectually. You could perhaps be working a 15-hour job. You're not lazy. You're working for 15 hours. You're writing on the computer. You're typing.
Yeah, don't you think that if you're working 15 hours a fucking day, that kind of makes it harder to go and work out afterwards? What is happening? This dude is out of control, man. People that have an easy time getting into a caloric deficit, shitting on fat people, are like people born rich, shitting on people who are born into generational poverty. It's just privilege. You're right. It's skinny privilege. And we should speak on it, King. Yo, let me walk 17 hours after being done with my 12-hour job. Yeah. I mean, it's not even that. Like, there's always, this is another thing that I stress. There's always an opportunity to fit a workout in there somewhere, okay? There are ways in which you can manipulate your life so that you can maximize on the healthiest outcomes, which is ironic because, like, I think he would probably agree to that. It's just that the difference is I don't have a fucking cookbook to show or supplements to sell you like turkesterone or whatever the fuck he was selling back in the day. So I personally don't have a vested interest in like selling you a product. I'm just simply telling you that there are ways in which you can, you know, have a better diet, something that I talk about quite a bit. You know, obviously get MyFitnessPal and start logging the shit that you eat. Now, I'm not going to get into all of that right now, but these are things that I've talked about quite a bit. It's funny because people call you out of touch with regular people. I know. It's just like so odd. All you need to do is be like, this guy's a socialist, but he's rich. What a hypocrite. And then people will do that. And people will be like, yeah, he is out of touch.
Playing games, you're making money as a gamer, doing all this stuff. You're not lazy in that way, but you're lazy physically. So you're lazy in the...
I don't think he's talking to me because, excuse me, sir, I work out quite a bit, okay? I work out quite a bit.
Physical department. And so perhaps you have to be more specific and say you're lazy, physically lazy. Also, you're not putting the fork down. So whether it's laziness or lack of dedication...
Wait, now he's saying you can't outwork your diet. The fuck? Now he's saying you're not putting the fork down. Yeah, no shit, dude.
Or effort, you're choosing to be overweight.
So obviously, especially if a dude is like this level, like these two douches. Well, not this guy. This guy is kind of a king, but Greg Douche.
These two douches, well, not this one, but this one. Why? Because my name is Greg Doucette, and if you put it in a computer and you auto-correct it, it says douche.
Yes.
Why? Because I actually have an opinion, and I'm honest, and I'm being my authentic...
Yes, yes. It's because you're a douchebag. Like, you sound kind of like a douchebag. I don't know why people think, like, being a fucking dickhead is, like, a cool thing. And he can turn that around and say that to me, too, by the way. Be like, oh, it says you're being a douche, too. Yeah, I am, because you're being fucking mean, okay? I'm being mean to a person who is being mean to others. That's the difference. And many people think I'm a fucking asshole for that reason. And I don't care, okay? That's the difference. You should also have the same attitude. You should be like, I'm a douchebag. Oh, why are people attacking me for simply uttering my opinion? Well, your opinion is fucking dickish, and it's kind of shocking that you're a fitness influencer who's over here fucking talking about how, you know, buy my cookbook and you'll be able to save yourself from the treacherous nature of being fat. It's wild.
yourself and I'm not just telling you what you want to hear, I'm telling you what you need to hear, that makes me a bad person. I'm literally on a show and being asked to be honest and give you my honest opinion. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Once again, I'm being attacked for my honest opinions is like such a dumb guy way of defending your positions. You're not even defending your positions at all. You're just saying that, like, yeah, I said some shit and you had a problem with it. And he's not even addressing the things that I have a problem with.
And
for
so
the
that
most
makes
part.
me a bad person. Well, so be it.
Is because I know how hard that is to maintain. Okay, that doesn't come easy, especially at Greg's old age. Oh my God, that shit's not easy at all.
Well, how do you think that is? It's because I'm not lazy. It's because I'm dedicated. I put in the
I'm giving you props, Greg.
work. If I didn't do cardio and ate pizza and ice cream and potato chips all the time, I would be overweight. My parents, my mom and dad, are both obese. My mom especially in particular, very much overweight. And are they walking? Yeah, they go for walks, but they're clearly not putting the fork down. My genetics are not to be shredded. I have asthma. I was a sickly child, but I chose to do something about it. I trained harder than last time. I did 20 hours of cardio a week when I was younger to do triathlons. I studied my ass off
man.
in
Me
university,
too.
got my
Me too.
master's
Me
degree
too.
at the highest average. I continue to study very hard. I apply myself. And so when I hear all these people who are lazy and not...
Yeah, his mom must be just lazy as fuck. And a moral failure, I guess. Which, by the way, I don't even want to entertain that. I don't even want to ask him that question because I feel like I'm like legitimately worried he's going to say, yes, she is.
working hard and playing video games all day, eating potato chips and saying, oh, it's my genetics. I'm like, really? Are you trying? If you try half as much as I do, you're not being overweight. And if I trade bodies with you...
Black and white photos. He was a Vietnam vet. Yeah.
In 2 years from time, you are skinny and I am fat. That is a fact.
People like him so unimaginably insecure that they have basically created a persona.
You have to understand, we all view the world through different lenses. And so just because he says these things, it doesn't mean that he's insecure. Andrew Tate...
Dude, come on, bro. You're literally fucking defending Fresh and Fit, a guy who serially brings like hired women that he pays money for off of like sugar baby websites to berate them when the conversation doesn't go his way. What the fuck's wrong with you? Maybe you are that insecure and you don't even actually comprehend that he is also just as insecure as you.
Tate says something, it doesn't mean insecure. It just means that he's honest with himself and shares his opinions with you. You can believe it, you can disagree with it, but that is okay.
I don't have to constantly be like, yeah, I'm such an alpha male. I'm such a tough guy. It's okay to be vulnerable from time to time.
And so he says he's very confident that he can be himself, and so can I. I'm confident enough that I can say something. For example, I feel disgust.
Well, it doesn't seem like you're that confident, big dog, because you made a fucking 25-minute video crying about how I'm making fun of you for saying fat people are pieces of shit. Let's finish this.
Knowing that you're going to hate me, and yet I still say it. You have to be very confident.
This guy's like, I'm so brave for saying someone who's 600 pounds is a disgusting freak. Thanks, man. Thank you for your bravery, sir. What an incredibly brave man.
Confident saying that.
Video summary. He can bully people. If you bully him, he is going to cry. Project insecurities. Promote his cookbook. Got it. Can we go next?
I can say a man is good looking. I can say this guy's attractive. I can talk about how I feel. I can be very emotional. I can express my feelings. I wear my heart on my sleeve. That is true confidence.
Jacked men are more attractive than fat men is such a funny question. Beauty is a subjective concept.
Yeah, beauty is a subjective concept, and subjectively, jacked men are more attractive than fat men. It's in our biology, it's in our...
Wait, I don't think he understands what subjective means. Wait, oh my God, he's so stupid.
our human nature. You can't sit there and convince me that somebody...
Bro. And subjectively, it's human nature. Yo, wait, I gotta run it again. I gotta run it back. Hold on. Beauty is a subjective concept.
Yeah, beauty is a subjective concept, and subjectively, jacked men are more attractive than fat men. It's in our biology. It's in our human nature.
Yeah, I don't even know if he's red pilled. Just stupid. Like,
you can't sit there and convince me that somebody who is 500 pounds and unhealthy is more attractive than somebody who is 200 pounds and healthy. It's not how it works.
There might be 1% of the world that there's something wrong with them that might think that, yeah, you're 600 pounds, it's so hot, I love that, but
why the extreme? It's like, what are you saying?
What I'm saying is that only 1% of people are choosing fat, obese, over lean, healthy, muscular, athletic, fit.
I don't think he understands that. Like, he's still doing the extreme. Yeah, why? Like, what? You're still doing the extreme. Like, you go from obese to Cristiano Ronaldo. It's like, yeah, dude, I think a lot of people would probably agree. More people would agree that Cristiano Ronaldo is hotter than like someone who's 600 pounds, you know? I don't know why you just keep bringing this up. That's an extreme example. If you're asking like fat versus fit, it's kind of ridiculous because fat and fit are both relatively vague concepts. Like, I guess something in my mind, it doesn't immediately go, let me fucking assume that this is going to be a 600-pound man versus someone who's like super fit and has a six-pack or something.
Versus fat. Fit is more attractive than fat. Healthy is more attractive than unhealthy. Tall is more attractive than short. Oh, that's not true because I know some girl that's 4'10" and she gets all the boys. That's not true because Tom Cruise is short and he can get girls. Just because you have one example out of 100 doesn't mean that that's fact.
Because unfortunately, a popular influencer, no, he's not. Greg Douchebag is infinitely more popular than Fresh and Fat.
Greg Douchebag. Like, why the hate? Like, really? Like, is my content really that bad?
No!
I mean,
but now it is, kind of. But still. He's so mad I kept calling him Greg Douchebag and Greg Douche. I think that's where it came from. He took it real personal. Listen, I love you, Greg. I love you, okay? I love your content. I love your voice. I don't know if I love all the things that you believe. Did you call him short? I don't know if I called him short. I think they were calling Myron short.
At the Arnold's, I'm at the Mr. Olympia meeting thousands of fans. And in my lifetime, I've met 4 people that have said something negative to my face. And so my impression of the world is that people love Coach Greg. There's a few haters.
I think I might have literally called him a short king, actually, and called Myron a manlet. But I don't remember. It's been a while since I reacted to that video.
It's 1%, whatever. But the majority of people who watch my videos understand that I'm overall very, very positive.
He said, Greg, you're a manlet. What does Greg have to say about that? Women actually love my repulsive personality and also my 5'5" stature.
5'6".
Okay, never mind. I did call him a manlet. Oh, no. Okay. To be fair, now it makes sense why he made this video. I kind of deserve it. I deserve it. You know what, Greg? I'm sorry. Okay? I feel bad. I kind of bullied him a little bit too much, I think. Fuck. I'm out here making villains, dude. I didn't even know. I do like that.
Stature.
And also my 5'5" stature.
5'6" stature.
His eyes are a little teary. Okay. I went a little far. I went far. I'm sorry. I went a little too far. That was fucked up. Okay. Greg Doucette, I am sorry. I'm a big meanie and I apologize. I overcooked. I overheated.
5'6". And yes, women do in fact enjoy Coach Greg's personality. It's not that bad. I don't know why you think these things. I don't know why people have this misinterpretation of Coach Greg. Where does it come from? I don't get it.
Wait, so it seems like other people think it too. It's not just me. They're massive fans of a guy who talks like Gilbert Godfrey, who has varicose veins on his forehead.
Varicose veins on my forehead. I mean, I am.
Yeah, I cooked him too much.
I have somewhat vascularity because.
I'm leaving. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry. I fucked up. I fucked up. I went a little too hard. Okay. Maybe the fact that he's going super serious mode right now is making me feel bad. Oh no. If I recall correctly, you seem more bothered that he was agreeing with a fascist shithead that you expected better. In the beginning, I did. If you watch the entire video, he'll probably see me like kind of shift speeds a little bit. He's not insecure, by the way. No. Coach Greg is not insecure. Dude, holy shit. Dude, my man is coming out like this, okay? Dude. Forehead.
Varicose veins on my forehead.
I know he saw this. I know you did that and then saw
Forehead. I mean, I am very lean. I have somewhat vascularity because there's not a lot of body fat covering me, but I don't think I have varicose veins all over myself.
Is being jacked the most important trait for being attractive?
The fact that not a single person is talking about your personality and like how you carry yourself is insane to me.
Confidence, extremely important, but if you're a 2 and you're extremely confident, you're not getting a 10. You're not. If you're a 9 and you're very confident.
That's not what I'm saying. I've never argued this position.
Confident, maybe getting a 10. But you need to be attractive at a baseline. Your woman needs to have genuine desire for you in order to get them to want you.
Bro's arguing that everyone can be a 7, bro. This is literally my fucking shtick, okay? Oh my God.
You can't just confidence your way into making a woman fall in love with you if you're not attractive to them.
Blows my mind that this is not something that anyone on this discussion has brought up so far. It is dating app brain.
Now, good luck being 5'4" and making 50 grand a year and trying to get an 8 or a 9. You're 5 foot.
Wait, what do you mean? What? First of all, these terms are fucking ridiculous. Like, I only use them colloquially, but the idea that like we are all placed in a neat little box and with a number, like this person is a 9, this person is a 7, like that's weird as fuck. I don't think anybody actually operates like that. I hope he doesn't operate like that. Also, I don't know why he's roasting somebody who's only 2 inches shorter than he is. He's like, yeah, why didn't you say 5'6"? Ah, God. All this insult talk is biological predeterministic. It's very stupid. It's not how this works. If that was the case, you wouldn't be advocating for people to better themselves and better their physiques, okay? It's dumb as fuck. We are both, I guess, on the same side on this argument that like people can better themselves. People can, you know, work to become more attractive, whether it be going to the gym, whether it be fixing their hairline, not like Myron, who has gotten the worst hairline surgery I've ever seen. It's like slanted. I don't know why his shit is slanted. That was weird. Weird choice for him. But overall, I think that every single person can better themselves, figure out what kind of hairstyle works on their head, figure out what kind of fucking beard works on their face. If we're talking about dudes, it's a much broader conversation. I feel like maybe he doesn't understand what I'm saying.
4, you're 100 pounds overweight and you're broke You really think that all the confidence in the world is going to land you an 8? Nope. But if you're a multi-millionaire, short, not even very confident, way more lucky with the ladies. I don't make the rules.
The idea that attraction is not subjective at all, and there are certain hardwired qualities that women look for, it's just objectively false.
Arguing with a 4-year-old, 4 plus 4 equals 8. No, it's 4.
Wait, what? He thinks attraction is subjective, which he agreed, demonstrated that he doesn't understand what subjective means by saying there's a natural phenomena. It's like the naturally occurring thing. And then simultaneously turning around and being like, no, actually, your side is just stupid. This is math. It's simple math.
How are you supposed to argue with this? There are hard...
Like, he didn't even argue against my point at all. He just keeps repeating what he believes and then saying, what I'm saying is that personality factors into people's equations. I'm not saying that you're stuck in the body that you have in the exact way that it looks like right now either. He made a Jeff Nippert is a small nerd video.
Jeff Nippert when you know he comes to the same gym. And in case you haven't heard of Big Mike Vance in enough detail that only a moron would not realize that he's speaking about Jeff Nippert. I mean, he's saying there's this guy, he's a nerd, he's small, he doesn't have his...
By the way, yeah, ironic because, like, I ride for Jeff. He's my short king. He's the GOAT. I think he's awesome. I will not be tolerating any kind of Jeff Nippert slander on this broadcast, okay? When Stavi came on the broadcast and told us that if he can get pussy, we can too, that stuck with me. Thank you. Exactly.
Hardwired traits that women look for. For example, size, being bigger than them. Women are not generally attracted to people who are...
Yeah, dude. That's why everybody fucking famously hates Timothée Chalamet. Like, I'm always hearing about how ugly women think Timothée Chalamet is. Okay? Like, all the time. Women are constantly talking about, if you were to pull up Timothée Chalamet, who looks like a sickly Victorian boy, and Greg Doucette, okay, side by side, and ask 1,000 women who they find more attractive, because beauty is subjective, plenty of people would still say Greg. However, I think the majority would probably go to Timothée Chalamet, even though he is pasty and skinny and smaller than a girl. Okay? It's crazy.
3'4". There's some that like it, but not many. Women like men with money. They like security. They like to feel safe. They like symmetry in a person. For example...
Yeah, that's why famously the meta is always like, the greatest dick that I've ever gotten is from a dude in a fucking... is from a dude in a fucking bed without a bed frame. Like, dude, have you never talked to women? Like, what are we talking about? Like, the idea that like all women across the board are constantly looking for like alpha dogs with like a shit ton of money and an Airbnb business is so silly. Okay? I would even go so far as to say the greatest dick I've ever given was when I was fucking broke as shit. So, because I was, you know, trying harder.
Well, if one side of your face is like this and the other side's like that, it's not as attractive. And so if you walk out to a woman with lots of confidence and say, hey, baby, I'm very confident, you're not getting laid. I don't make the rules. It's hardwired. This is what they look for. It's genetic. They're looking for a mate that's going to be the father of the children, is going to give the best genes for their survival. It's how life works.
While I am seen as an attractive person by Western standards, I go to Japan right now, I'm not seen as hot.
I bet more Japanese women find him attractive at 6'4" with his facial hair than if he was 4'4" and 500 pounds. Yes? No? Do you agree?
Bro, you literally are, dude, there's no way this guy can like, I don't know why this guy thinks this is a solid argument. It's like a child. It's talking to a child. Why is it, who is 4'4" and 500 pounds, bro? What are we doing? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Use like a normal real world example. What? Why are you? What the fuck? He just wants to shit on fat people, I think, over and over again. Also, the argument that I was making is that being big and muscular, okay, actually is not, and hairy is not as attractive by Japanese standards or Korean standards, as a matter of fact, as it is by Western standards. So the counterpoint to what I'm saying would be comparing me to someone who's like a waifish twink. A waifish twink, like March, for example, would get a lot more play than someone like myself. This stream has bangers. Yeah, this is a phenomenal run, dude. I love this video. I'm happy that we watched it.
And so, of course, if you're interested in Seacro protein bar.
Oh, bro. Ew, boo.
And you can be this if you're in this kind of bullshit. There's certain hardwired traits, and they want you to be fit. The fitter you are, the better you're going to do it.
He's just objectively wrong, and I don't think I'll ever be able to convince him, nor will I ever be able to convince anybody else for that matter that like is obviously watching this channel because they want to fucking look a certain way and believe in their minds that like looking this way is the only way to look hot. Anyway, fuck, man. Who hurt you, Greg? Well, it was me, and I apologize. Okay, we finally found an answer to who hurt you, Coach Greg. It was me, and I'm sorry. Also, like I said, I stand Jeff Nippard. I defend Jeff Nippard. That's my homie, and that's the greatest Hasanabi. That's the most yacked Hasanabi head out there, as far as I know.